Former President Trump facing multiple legal battles right now. And as we wait to see if he'll be indicted in Manhattan, we're also learning more about that federal investigation into classified documents found at Mar-a-Lago. Here's ABC's Rena Roy with more.
Metal barricades are up and security is tight, with concerns of protests if former President Trump is indicted in the Manhattan DA's criminal investigation into alleged hush money payments made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. The grand jury in session today, so a decision on that indictment could come at any moment.
It could come as early as today. And if it does, it's going to be a process. Donald Trump, we understand, will come to New York to turn himself in.
Many Republicans coming to Trump's defense, including former Vice President Mike Pence, who has grown increasingly critical of Trump. Still, Pence discouraging people from demonstrating, despite Trump's calls for protest.
Appears to me to be a politically motivated prosecution.
Meanwhile, in a separate federal investigation, sources tell ABC News a federal judge has determined that there's compelling preliminary evidence that prosecutors made a prima facie case that Trump broke the law in the special counsel's investigation of Trump's handling of classified documents and ordered his lawyers to testify despite their claims of attorney-client privilege. Judge Beryl Howell's order is sealed, but sources described its contents to ABC News, saying she wrote special counsel Jack Smith provided enough evidence, quote, that the former president had committed criminal violations. In particular, prosecutors say he knowingly misled his attorneys so they would file a sworn statement last June that he knew was false, claiming that a diligent search of his Mar-a-Lago estate found he had turned over all classified documents in his possession.
I had a small number of boxes in storage at Mar-a-Lago guarded by Secret Service.
Prosecutors say more than 100 additional classified documents were found 2 months later when the FBI searched his premises. Trump has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing in his handling of classified documents.
The judge's order doesn't mean that Trump is guilty or that he will be charged, but it does mean that prosecutors have presented compelling preliminary evidence that he may have committed a federal crime. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.